so here is where we are. That is confidence interval for the sample mean. Here we are still dealing with the mean what? We are done with the proportion already. Proportion is just only one stage and you are done. But the mean talks of where the standard deviation is known and where it is unknown. So this is where it is what? Unknown. So this is the requirement. The first requirement is that in the question you will not hear anything about standard deviation. No. You will not hear anything about standard deviation. Right. You will also see that your n will be less than 30. It will always be less than 30. So one that you see is less than 30. Then you see what you have to go with. Alright. And also you will also see that it is normally distributed. Because the one which is normally distributed is when n is greater than what? 30. So in constructing so now, the moment you see your n is less than 30 and your standard deviation is not known, know that we are going to do t distribution. That is t test. It's no more, listen, it's no more z test. Once the n is less than 30 and your standard deviation is unknown, then we go for t test. So that is t test. If you don't have your own, pause the video, screenshot it, and go to any cafe to print it. Alright, so that's how we do it. I will teach you how to use it. It's just simple, okay? Alright, so one, that you will find the sample statistics n, s bar, n, s. Why s? Because now we are no more dealing with the standard deviation again. So that is that. Alright, so 2. Identify the degree of freedom. The level, and you know the degree of freedom. That will be, degree of freedom is n minus what? 1. So once you know your n, then you subtract 1 from it, that becomes degree of what? Freedom. Alright. The level, identify the degree of freedom, the levels of confidence. So now that, okay, so let's go. The level of confidence. The level of confidence, C, it doesn't matter. The level of confidence and the critical value. So you don't know Z alpha over 2, but Z subscript alpha over 2. T subscript alpha over 2. Alright, so that is T distribution for you. Alright, so 3. You find a margin of error, then the confidence interval. This is your problem with it. So this is how it's going to be. So now here, we will not this, but this. Alright, and it will be given to you in the question. Alright, so the same thing. So now, let me teach you how we can read how we are going to read our t-test or our t-distribution. Okay. For instance, before I come to a question, let's say that now the reading deal with 2 things. That's all. Your alpha level should be identified. Let's say alpha level of 0.01, which is 99%, right? 0.01 or any of it, any alpha level. Now the alpha levels are the ones here. This is t distribution. Check t distribution. The alpha level are the ones at this row. You see the alpha level. And the ones here is the degree of freedom. The 0, 1, 2, 3 so up to 120. And what we are having here is what? The last part here is the infinity. How we can see infinity there? That means that if, let's say, I have a degree of freedom of 120, I can trace it. But if I have a degree of freedom, let's say 150, 200, 300, that means that I will choose the infinity. whatever is above 120, I will choose the infinity row. So this is what we are going to do. The alpha levels are the ones here. We have 0.10, we have 0.05, 0.025, 0.01. So like what we are going to use is 0.01. So this is what we are going to do. The n, let's say the n is 21. Alright. So what will be the degree of freedom? 21 minus 1. So the degree of freedom will be what? 20. So we are going to use alpha of 0.01 and degree of freedom of 20 to identify our T our T test, and that is it. So watch. You see 0.01. All right, where my okay, where the marker is 0.01. Then you come and trace 20 here. 20, the degree of freedom 20. I hope you can see that 20. All right. So there is a car coming here, and another car coming here, coming from here. So you can see it will meet at where? 2.602. Hope you can see that. Trace it. Trace. Okay. I'm lost. Okay. So 2.528. So it will be 2.528. I hope you can see it. 2.528. So our T alpha here is going to be 2.528. All right. Please be careful. Here I didn't divide the alpha by 2. That's why I'm leaving it to be T alpha. But what we are going to do in solving question, you know that we are looking for a confidence interval. So here will be not what T alpha over 2, T alpha over 2. All right. So you divide this here by 2. So in case of that, that is what you will test. 0.01 is even off. Alright, so when you are solving a question, I will let you know what it is. But this is just for you to know how to use the t-test. The t-test table. Alright, so I will back with the question. Alright, there is a question on board. You randomly select, yes, you, not me. You randomly select 16 coffee shops and measure the temperature of the coffee sold at each. Beautiful. Right. The sample mean temperature is 162.0 Fahrenheit with a sample standard deviation. Nice one. Let me come back again. With a sample standard deviation of 10.0 Fahrenheit. Construct confidence interval for the population mean temperature. Assume the temperature are approximately randomly distributed. Alright. So now, wow, let's forget about this topic. In the question, do you see something like proportion? No, it's mean. Alright, so it means you are dealing with this. Secondly, is your n greater or less than 30? Wow. You see the n is what? 16, randomly selected. And it is less than what? 30. So T test. So it means that we are using T distribution test. And once your n is less than 30 and you are using T test, then definitely What do you think I'm going to say? Your is unknown. Now, yes, so you are hearing something like standard deviation. But I say it is unknown, you use this, right? Right? Let me explain this to you. This is the population standard deviation, don't forget. This is the population standard deviation. You check that requirement. Population standard deviation. And this is the sample standard deviation, don't forget. So that's why in this question, you can see sample standard deviation. So when you see sample standard deviation, that means that your n is less than 30, and therefore we use T10. Good. Don't you know mathematics? That's the only subject you can teach and be dancing in front of the board. Alright, so that is that. So that means that here is sample standard deviation, and when this is known, that is the population standard deviation. Don't forget, jot it down. So let's move on to what we have there. Good. So now, something 2 is given. The sample mean temperature is, and the sample mean, know that the S bar. 1 says 2.0. And the X is, that is the sample standard deviation. That is 10.0. Okay, what again are we left? We have to go for degree of what? Freedom. Degree of freedom, n minus 1. So that will be 16 minus 1, which is 15. Beautiful. Who is that? Beautiful. Alright. And the next thing to go is to go for T alpha over what? 2. Right? We need to go identify our T distribution. So here you can choose to draw the normal curve, or you can choose not to draw it, okay? Just understand it. Now we are going for our T alpha over what? Over 2. But we need to know the percentage given. Oh, I didn't write it. Let me check well. Oh. Oh, okay. So the question is supposed to be construct 95%. All you can see from here. Can you see? Oh, you can see. 95% confidence interval. Because without that percentage, you cannot know your alpha. I hope it's clear. Alright. So if it's 95, alpha will equal to 1 minus 0.95. Right? So alpha will equal to 0.05. But here, we are looking for alpha over 2. Is that also? So we have to divide here by 2, here by 2. So alpha over 2 will equal to 0.025. Alright. Please, don't go and use the 0.05 to test on the table. No. If you do that, you are wrong. And that is the mistake most people or most students normally do. And I don't want you to go and do that. Okay? Alright. So divide that by 2 because that's what I have right this here. Alpha over 2. So you dare not use the alpha. Alright, so now we are going to use this value and this degree of freedom. So let's come. Come back. Open your book. Alright, so how we can see it? So now at 0.025, where is it? You see 0.025 here, 0.025 here. I hope you can see 8. Alright. Then the degree of freedom of 15. I hope you can see that much. The 15. So trace the 15. Trace it. And you can see, that alpha over 2. So the area, the T there is what? 2.13. I'm lost. 2.131. Good. So that's going to be our T alpha over 2. Beautiful. And now that you know your T alpha over 2, then the work becomes easy. Because you just go for margin error, which is T alpha over 2, then S over square root of N. And that's going to give you 2.31 times 10 over 0.0 over square root of 16, not 15. The 15 is the degree of freedom, the N is 16. Which is equal to exclamation pressure. You can write here to be 15. Even though you know that it's not that. Alright, so now, after getting this, then we go for S bar minus E. Then, so it's still the mean, but it's where standard, it deals with two things: sample standard deviation and population standard deviation. Sample and population, don't forget it. Alright, so here will be S bar plus the E. Alright, so with this, you do your substitution, you get 156.7 less than the mean, less than 167.3. I have done the substitution, and I have this, so that's going to be your interval. So what is going to be the conclusion? What will you say? Okay, so you can say that you are right this. With 95% confidence, that's why it was given a question. With 95% confidence, you can say that the population mean temperature of coffee sold, is between that, and that is all. Alright, thank you for your time, and I'll be back with a summary of all that we have done in a chart form, and you will love it. See you, bye.